you to have guests trying to sign to you?
It makes me feel proud because it says to me that they are accepting us as deaf people and that they're using their hands, our language that is understandable to us. So they don't have a bad attitude towards us, they have a very positive attitude all around. Because before the guests saw the I am deaf badge and the cards for the rooms, in our cards for the rooms there are signs that says hello, how are you, just the basic signs, just to make the guests aware and to realize that there are deaf people in their surroundings. So before they meet up with the deaf people, they would say to us, hello, how are you? Signing to us, just showing us that they are aware. So that makes the deaf staff smile and proud.
That's really great. It's like a learning experience for everyone, isn't it?
Absolutely, it really is, yeah.
Now, I think it's 70% of deaf South Africans are currently unemployed.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you hope to see more of these initiatives? Do you hope to be almost not a trendsetter, but a corporation that others look up to when it comes to employing the disabled?
That's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to sort of pioneer this initiative, and one of the things we say about ourselves is our responsible business aspect to Carlson Residor. We call our hotels hotels with heart, and I think that's a great example of what we're doing at Park Inn by Radisson Newlands. And the ripple effect, we've seen another one of our hotels newly launched in Sea Point, embracing our initiative and hiring another 8 staff. And we've also heard rumblings of things happening in Johannesburg. So I think we're breaking down that barrier. And like you well said, 1.7 million deaf people in South Africa, 70% unemployment rate. There's a lot of ground to make up. So we're very proud to be bringing that into the market and sort of showing people after 6 months of good occupancies, it's possible to have them, the value they add, and the successful business you can run having deaf staff as about a third of your labour force.
That's great. Are you going to employ more deaf staff?
Yes, our target is to get to 40%. So of the 150 we interviewed, we didn't want to hire people that it wasn't going to be sustainable to keep them on. So of the staff we've hired from opening, the majority have stayed with us, and we plan to grow them through the ranks into management positions, and then to bring in into the hotel a new base of deaf employees. So yes, our goal is to move it up to 40%.
That's great. Why do you think more corporations aren't employing deaf people?
I think it's just a stigma. It's just breaking down the barrier of your misconceptions that we sort of had a little bit in the beginning as well, and just realizing that it can be done. I think there's possibly concerns of profitability and those sort of things, and the service side with regards to being client-facing. But I think we're proving that it's possible with an interpreter, with the right attitude, that it's actually a really feel-good story and giving guests a really great stay.
That's really great. Now, Dale, was it hard for you to find a job before you were employed by the hotel?
Do you mean outside of Park Inn Hotel?
Yeah, before he was employed.
With me personally, with my CV, I've updated it a lot because I have a lot of experience. So I'm sure I would have been a good candidate for some of the companies.
Did he find it hard when applying for jobs to get one because he was deaf?
Yes, I think it's quite difficult because of the communication problems. You see, in the hotel, people are very sensitive. It's a business. It's fast. Everything works on time. Now, with hearing people, they can communicate quite easily because they can talk to each other. Now, with deaf people, we need our hands and our eyes. And when we came into the hotel industry, we didn't know anything about the hospitality industry, you know. And we were not sure if we were going to be employed back of house or we will be at front of house as well. So far, it's been quite a few nice surprises, and to see that hearing staff and deaf staff can get along well together. So we say that yes, we can.
That's great. What a great story.
Yeah.
And I love your motto, yes, I can.
Yeah.
That's so incredible. Now, what's next for the hotel?
Next for us is just obviously trying to make sure that we keep going into our first year. We've been open for 8 months, so we want to make sure that through winter time we keep up the momentum And then our targets are to grow the deaf staff, and I think we want to, by the end of the year, have management positions available for deaf staff, and then see the infiltration and the ripple effect going into the rest of the Carlson Residor Hotel Group, not just nationally but globally. I know this is a story that our head office in Brussels is taking note of, and it's a real inspirational story internationally. So the aim is to, within our hotel, be the shining example and the ripple effect going through sub-Saharan Africa and then into the world.